Hello everybody, this is Vyse playing. Today we're playing Stanley Parable. I'm starting the game right now. Was gonna do a whole spiel, but whatever. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. I have just consumed a delicious sandwich. And what better way to digest than to relax and just slipping off my shoes, play this a narrative-driven game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
You seem like a
And
really
then one
exciting
day, something
guy,
very
Stanley.
peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh, snap!
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Indeed.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
But the computer... Hang on. I need to check something. BRB. Okay, and we're back. Can I interact with this at all? No. But I want to press the buttons like Stanley does. Excuse me. Excuse me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But I want to press the buttons. Like all the buttons. I want to press every button. I want to press the button for 5 seconds. Where's the meeting room? Hello? Meeting room? No, you're locked. Shall I just... That's a very dreary hallway. Where... aha! Hello? You left your coffee.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hang on. Nope. Since I'm left-handed, I agree with you, narrator. I'm in. Hello? I haven't gotten buttons to press. I really like...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hang on. Standard graphs 40 times wide. New coffee machine! And get Chris out of the closet. Don't tell him that I locked Chris in there. Bicord, more water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Perfect. Yay! I'm unique. Where am I? The broom closet. Chris! Are you okay,
Stanley
Chris?
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I want the monkey wrench. I want the radioactive wiring. And I did not turn around. In fact, I stepped back.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm curious what's downstairs. Sorry, narrator. This is where... Hello. Ooh. Fire hose. Car.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
Oh
And
no.
in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Woo.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Indeed.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh God.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh shit.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange.
Oh
This
God.
can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
Aha.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Ghost
He wasn't
doors.
crazy after all.
Yay.
He thought to himself,
But I don't want to be
suppose I'll
crazy.
wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So
Yeah.
he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above
Whoa.
the ground.
Ah.
Then he
Whoa.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he
Yay.
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why
I can't
is
see my
there a
legs.
voice in my head
I wanna reach my wallet.
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Hi, narrator.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while
Exactly.
he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
This
the
is
truth was,
slightly
of
unnerving.
course, this was not a dream.
Are
How
these
could it be? Was Stanley simply
are these
deceiving
rooms
himself,
slightly changing?
believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take
They are.
responsibility for himself?
Huh.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After
I'm
all, he
quite
was
sleepy,
certain,
though.
Beyond a doubt,
That
this
sandwich
was,
is
in fact, a
kicking in.
dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How
Wee.
else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yeah.
So he closed his eyes
Because
gently,
I'm not
and he
enjoying.
invited himself to wake up. He felt
Am I
the
waking
cool
up?
weight of the blanket on his skin, the
Yeah.
press of the mattress on his back,
Ooh.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Oh my.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
No, let me go to
I'm
sleep.
through with this dream.
That sounds
I
nice.
wish it to be over.
No.
Let me go back to my job.
The stream seems
Let me
awesome.
continue pushing the buttons. Please.
All
It's all I want.
the
I want
buttons
my
are
apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
You were very
Everything will be fine.
interrupting, narrator.
I am okay.
I can't talk over this guy. He's too good at narrating. I'm still
Stanley
here.
began screaming.
Shit.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh shit. Huh. At least I'm not in that
This
hallway
is
anymore.
the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
It was
And although she
me.
would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Don't worry.
I know what is real and what isn't.
Madness is
It was comforting
contagious.
to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
You're welcome.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Bye, nice lady. It's never the end. Hello? I live once again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. We've done this song and dance before.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Screw you, door, I'm going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ooh, that does sound nice. How does one get to the employee lounge? Is it this place?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had
Ah,
really
yeah.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh yes, it's quite pretty. Now, if I could see my legs, I would reach.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Indeed.
A
Now,
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
I'm not looking at the
Really worth
paintings. I want Mountain Dew. Give me the Mountain Dew. Gimme.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Probably.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
But curiosity strikes. This seems much more interesting. And I do not think straight when I do not have Mountain Dew.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
5 years ago. Hello, A4. Ooh. Why do I have a habit of trying to open doors? I know for a fact that they won't open, just as a principle
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
of
foot
game
here.
design.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
You?
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Okay, but
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on
I
your
did
side.
die
Give me
already.
a chance.
Okay, I'm just gonna go into this door, narrator voice. Why do I keep trying to talk to him? Why do I keep looking up, trying to talk behind me? Hello. 2B3. Huh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I like blue better. Suck it, narrator.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I like blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yay!
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I hope it's nothingness. I like nothingness.
You see?
Oh, wow.
There's nothing here.
Yay!
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in
Oh,
the
wow.
first place.
They really did
Broken
use default
rooms,
textures.
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yep.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because
it's
this
nice.
is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I want to enjoy the nothingness,
Let me take a
please.
stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I like depth textures. I like shoddy doors.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that
The fact that I'm
I felt
curious.
it in my soul.
Exactly.
You can't teach that, Stanley.
You
Don't
can't,
even
no.
try. Here, based
You
on
gotta
the
learn
data
it.
from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Sweet.
Let's take a look.
Oh. Oh, hey. Do. Oh, hey. Hey, guys. Wow. Ooh. Is it coming to me? Is it coming to me? Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm 9,000. Oh. I'm last. Hello again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Oh, yeah.
Honest answers, please.
I don't want to be
Hey,
last
Daniel,
anymore.
I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Sweet.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
It's my job. Hello.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Oh, no.
You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Okay.
It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
I agree.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
That is loud. Four hours of this? I think not. You thought I was gonna let you die, didn't you, baby? Oh, did it again. Okay, you're really getting annoying. I'm really considering letting you go to your death, baby. Ooh, that's becoming tempting. I'm all for metaphysical thoughts in games, but this is rather annoying. Alright. Okay. Bye!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
I tried.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
Don't.
I'm out. I'm done.
Go. Yep.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Okay.
Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have?
How do I get out of here? Let me. I want to play games.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Can I? Ah! Haha!
Stanley, is this any better?
Yes.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
I
Will it
can't
ever
jump.
be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you.
I
From
want
now
to
on, I will
explore.
only create to fulfill a greater
There are
artistic
mountains over
purpose.
there.
Watch this, Stanley. I'm
I
going
need
to
to
build a
escape.
house.
I will build a house. Yeah.
This will go here. No, here. And
Yes.
then...
Oh.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
Perfect.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze
beautiful.
upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside.
Let me
You've
in,
only
yeah.
gotten half the experience. Please,
Let me in,
step
yeah.
inside and make yourself comfortable.
I want to experience the dirt hut.
Isn't it grand?
Yes.
Isn't it perfect?
Cozy.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Ooh.
Diamond everything.
You're
yes,
classy.
Yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh. Ooh. Yes, we need to get classy up in here. Alley-oop.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. But we'll carry on anyway. I can still see.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear.
I heard an
Something that
Enderman.
makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This
I hear
won't
an
do at
Enderman.
all. 1 out of 5.
I hear
Even
a
the
spider.
diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No. Ah. I was enjoying myself. Narrator. Screen froze for a second. What else you got for me? Oh boy. Yay!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Perfect.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
But it's perfect.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Dance with me,
Go
radio.
find out what the hell this is.
Okay. Now we're in Portal.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
Yes, but that's supposed to open. Button.
Genius.
Stanley is perfect for pressing buttons.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Aw.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you'll...
Sayonara. Huh. I escaped them. The silence is quite inviting, actually. So, I don't have a voice in my head. The world is unraveled for all to view. It's beautiful. Is that a wall? Oh, that's death. Yay! Oblivion! Woo! Let's see what's this way. Nothing. Radiator. Hello. I've seemed to have fallen out of my game. Anyone there? I've seemed to walked into... Oh, hey! Huh. Hello? I've seemed to stumbled into an alternate version of my game that I'm going backwards through. Aha. There it is. With better computers, actually. They've been watching me. That's very blue. Hello? My office doesn't work.
I
Huh.
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Out
Yeah.
in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the
Kinda.
heavy cost that comes with it. He'll
Ooh.
understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am.
True.
That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Soon.
Very soon.
Yes.
I can wait.
But I'm satisfied with my choice. Because I liked blue too much.